to Fox's Caravanning. This video I'd like to talk about the trip we had to Plassey holiday park and what took place and what we got up to and our setup. First of all, at Plassey holiday park we went on to a fully serviced pitch, and that was nice and easy to get onto, plenty of room, and the awning went onto very small pebbles, hard standing, which was very good underfoot. I must recommend any place to put that down, because some of the places we've been to, it's so hard it comes through the carpet, the hard standing. So so that was good for us. Unfortunately the weather wasn't so good. We put the awning up in basically a gale force winds, rain. To tell you how wet it was, I was wet through my coat, through all my clothes, and I mean all my clothes, right through. Luckily, having a caravan that heats up quickly, after we got the awning up, it wasn't a problem. We was able to get a shower and stay warm, because at the moment, still with COVID, at Plassey, just like a lot of other campsites, the facilities are still shut, so there was no showers available, toilets, etc. But with having a Swift Sunrise 580, this caravan has everything that we would possibly need for a stay. So saying that, we got the awning up, and it was leaking, and it was leaking pretty badly throughout the week on some occasions. We did have a dry day, and it allowed it to dry out completely. And also, although we booked for 7 days, because we was coming back on a Monday, on the Sunday it was dry, we decided to get the awning packed away dry and come home, and that's what we did. The rest of the services were good. We had a double fixture on the tap, and the people there, the wardens, they were lovely, and we showed one of the wardens what we'd done. And we have this double tap system, so that what we can do is we can have a dishwasher and a washing machine. Yes, you heard me right, a dishwasher and a washing machine in the awning, and the drainage basically would go out through a tube under the caravan, just like any grey waste, and into the grey waste disposal, into the grey waste drain. So yeah, we weren't doing too badly, but there was a lot of water ingress into that awning, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Sharon was doing the cooking. She did some lovely breakfasts, and she also did a curry in a curry pot, which I'm going to take a picture and I'll put it up in one of the corners, and you watch me put it up in that one. But anyway, we had a nice week, really. Yeah, the weather was terrible. You can't do anything about the weather. It's Britain, sometimes it's a hit and miss. We went to Ike Kettleby last year, and we had a brilliant weather, really warm. British weather, you take it as you find it, and having a dry caravan makes all the difference. We got air conditioning as well, so it warms up pretty quick. But we never suffered from the cold. I don't think anything else. I did a few pictures of the awning, and we swapped the awning doors around as well. The ends swapped round. So I'd seen this in another video. Basically, the door when we got them were at the caravan side, and basically you would then be going onto the steps of the caravan almost. They were getting you way. So what we did is we swapped them round, so the door became on the outside almost. So as you come towards the caravan, it would be to the right, so it's to the outer edge, and then you had a lot more space for walking in. And obviously the other end did exactly the same, which made it also easier for where we placed the dishwasher and washing machine next to the caravan. We used things for the awning like the limpets. Now, people have complained about the limpets, that they break easily. Well, we've had a couple of occasions out with them now, and as long as you don't over tighten them, I've had no trouble whatsoever, so I assume they're doing something wrong. The leverage or the stickers on the side of the decal on the side of the Caravan, if you get it on there they would stick, but if you come to a lip where it comes on and off, you've either got the Caravan side or the decal, they don't tend to stick onto that. But saying that, the sides of the Caravan were fine. It was just a roof we had problems with the leaking, and we took the awning down in the dry on a Sunday, and contacted Robinson's Caravans of Chesterfield and Worksop, and they said, you know, bring us the awning because they're going to send it back to camper. So I went to Chesterfield and talked to a gentleman called Scott, and he told me that they need to be weathered in. Well, I never heard of an awning needing to be weathered in. Apparently where the stitches are, it leaks through the stitches because they haven't been expanded yet, where the old cotton awnings didn't have this problem because they naturally expand. Anyway, I'd looked it up as well, and there was a lot of people having trouble with campers, and he told me that he'd sent quite a few back and camper weather them. Basically they do water ingress tests. They obviously get them wet, get them dry, and I told him that I'd got it with a Caravan when I bought it at Worksop, and then he says, oh, you bought it at Worksop. So then he says, oh, you need to be at Worksop then. So we put it back in the car. We went to Worksop where I met Justin, and Justin told me exactly the same thing, that they've been sending them back to camper. Camper have been testing them for water ingress, weathering them, basically getting them wet, getting them dry, getting them wet. And I was told basically that you need to take them out half a dozen times before this stops happening. They did ask me at one point, was it condensation? There's no way it was condensation. This was wet. You'd have had to put an umbrella up at one end of the awning. It was that wet. So I've now, when asked, this is, do you want us to send it back to camper? And actually no, I decided to bring it home. Now they'd have had it too long because we're going to go to York in a few weeks' time, and I want to have the awning up, and they offered me a smaller awning with metal on, and I thought, no, I'll weather it myself. So actually what I've done is I brought it home, and I'm going to show you some pictures, which way, that way. I'm going to show you a picture, and I've strapped it to the side of the Caravan, and it's been 2 days now, and I checked it this morning and it was dry underneath, but it is vertical. I've actually strapped it vertical. I haven't blown it up, and so it might make a difference, but at the moment it's getting wet because it's raining. So we're on day 2 of it being weathered, but it got weathered all last week, so you'd think it'd be better. Saying that, it did dry out pretty quick. We had no trouble with the sides or the front or anything. It was just the roof. Another thing that we did find out about the camper, although I've watched videos of how people fit the camper awning, it is very difficult to get it to go through the runners. It's very heavy. It does take 2 people. When I got it home yesterday, I struggled to get it in by myself. A neighbour helped me actually get it in, and I'm just thinking, you know, if you're old, then you're probably going to think twice about getting a 390 because they're pretty heavy and pretty difficult to get in. I'm trying to spray using a silicone spray to help it run through better, but I haven't found that helps much, to be honest. Maybe the awning rail is not big enough. I don't know. It's so tight to get it through. Until you get it all in and then pull it over all the way through the rail, it seems very difficult. I just wonder if I'm doing something wrong. So there we are, really. There's the latest video, and I'm going to go and put in various pictures and find any details that I want to add here, and hopefully you've enjoyed watching the video, and look forward to seeing you next time. So bye from me for now, and see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.